was a night back home. This is Nebraska for you.
Now that is something I did not expect to see tonight.
It's probably gonna come in bow range. Split G28.
It's war now. It is war.
That's what I told him.
Though, that was a dang
That's
good
been
one.
going for 3 days.
I don't know if you guys, well, I know you've heard them call me Dirty Sean. Well, I'm about to get even. They actually call me that because I feed this stuff to my cows that once it gets warm, it rots along the edges. So when I go get it on my shoes. And I think they actually thought it was me that stunk that bad, but it was something on my shoes. So I got some in this bottle. And I'm gonna stash it underneath the seat of their truck. Oh yeah, they'll never know.
You got plenty of nose jammer?
Yep, right here.
What you doing, watching the first episode?
I'm watching the second episode. I'm on number 2. It's really good.
So you're caught up.
I'm getting caught up, Brian.
You got another one tonight you're gonna have to pay attention to.
Yeah,
Well,
I figured I'd watch this now instead in the blind because I want to be able to hear it. You know?
what's your review so far?
I think there's a little bit too much of producer Brian Brown in there.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, that's what, when you control the camera, that's what happens like that.
You got the GoPro in your hand. It's, you know, a lot of this, isn't it?
He's becoming a star.
He's the man. So y'all getting ready to go out?
Yep.
You're gonna be in the same field, different side.
Same field, different side. This is where we wanted to go the first day. And,
Yeah.
this is going to be a really, if yesterday was stressful, this is really going to be stressful because this side of the field's covered up. That southeast corner is covered up with deer. So, and then I was looking at it last night. It looks like a lot of those deer are still coming from the northeast. So if the wind's blowing out of the southwest, it's going to be pretty stressful.
Well, you got your nose jammer?
Yep.
Good.
I'm about to cover up. I just took a bath.
How are the mosquitoes or whatnot on that? I mean, in the evenings over there, are they bad? Or flying?
Not real bad. I mean, we
real
sprayed down with some of that
This
repellent.
This helps though. Having its own repellent.
I guess we'll go in there and be checking the wind constantly. If it does something crazy, we'll just back out of there and do something else.
No, you're not. I know what you're gonna do.
What?
You're gonna stay there and you be spraying that nose jammer. I know what you did. You were just telling me, didn't y'all have a doe like dead when you're
Yeah,
hitting your
but
puffer?
I don't think you understand. There's
There's
gonna be
a lot of
100 deer in there.
It just takes one to act crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know. Well, good luck, man.
This is the one that was stinky yesterday.
I took my shower. You need to point that GoPro over there.
That's why I just hopped in the shower.
No excuses.
All right.
All right.
Two. What is it?
Good luck,
2.
man.
Riley, good
almost
luck.
3 o'clock.
You'd think he'd be used to you guys by now.
That little ankle biter ain't never gonna get used to us.
Finally get the truck
Oh,
all
right.
aired out. What
Yeah,
does
it
smell
does
like a
smell
locker
better
room?
now.
I let it air out today.
I just don't know what that was.
I think somebody planted something in there.
Living in it. That's what's wrong.
That's that.
Spray some of that
It's a road
stuff in.
trip.
It's a road trip, baby. Well, game plan for right now. It's what time is it? 3:30. We got in the stand right around 4:30 yesterday. We're gonna go over here. It's really hot today. About 15 degrees warmer. 93 degrees when I got out of the truck. I'm gonna go up here, move this redneck blind to a potential morning spot so we don't have to give up our mornings, because I can tell you it's a long day waiting for the afternoon to come around, and try to get on the edge of that field, not get in too close, but just get somewhere that if if we could sneak in and a deer happen to come by, or at least kind of know where these deer are going to bed in the morning, that's going to be our goal. And I've got a good feeling about this afternoon. As long as the wind says it's going to do what it's supposed to out of the south, it should be pretty good.
Well, there's where the tree stand is. Gate right there. That's where we're hunting tonight. Redneck blinds just kind of been stored right there. So we're gonna get it and move it. Man, I think if we move it, like kind of get it up next to that old silo right there, I don't even think they'll pay attention to it.
I don't think they
It's just another piece of farm equipment.
Well, we got the redneck readjusted for tomorrow. This afternoon, though, we're going to go to our honey hole where we want to be, where we saw a bunch of deer yesterday. We already see some deer starting to move, just a few does looking like out there in the alfalfa, but we're going to head back, get on the Baku bike just because it's a little bit quieter, come up here, park it, get in this field, because I think these deer are about to start moving. We got here at 4:30 yesterday, could already see some deer out there, so should be right in the middle of them this evening. It's going to be an awesome afternoon, I think. We made it. So mine got stuck. It's stuck on. Look, it's still doing it.
We made it. We made it. He had to carry a pole saw, and I had to carry a camera and a backpack, but we hauled butt up here. I don't see any deer out there, so that's the good thing.
It's a good thing, but let's still got work to do.
Yesterday we put that in their truck, and they about 3 times now have said something stinking died in this truck. And then I went up there at about noon today, and this is the way their truck's parked. They're trying to air it out. So we're gonna load it up with the second bottle under the other seat.
So we let them rest this morning. We didn't go out. Getting back in second afternoon, same spot. We're not changing anything. That deer's right there in the area. So we just gotta wait on him to do what he's supposed to do. Come out in that field and feed over towards us. I think we got a great shot. I feel good about it. It's a little hot, but you know that might make him move a little bit late. But you know we're still seeing a lot of deer, and we know he's over there. So we're not gonna give up on that spot till we get him.
Not many people see me sign that name, huh? Larry Wayne.
You're good now.
No. Good to go have some fun now. September 2nd, and it's the second day in Nebraska, and we're the only ones that have loosened the collar. We're out here in short sleeves. I haven't hunted in short sleeves since my Texas days, but we killed our buck last night. Killed a nice 10 point, you know, in the 50s range. We didn't kill him out of this stand. We killed him about 100 yards south of here. We had a northwest last night. Okay, we got a southwest today, so we're in a little bit of different spot. We've got the Niobrara River, I think it's called, right here about 120 yards to our south, and we got a bunch of laying ground in between here and the river. We got a bunch of laying ground over here to the east, so these deer are going to file out of these laying grounds and come right past us going to the alfalfa field. So we've killed our buck, but we want to do our part to manage the herd and do our part in the conservation aspect. So we got 2 doe tags, and hopefully we fill them both tonight. I got Jared Mills on the camera from 41 North. Thank you to him for coming out and filming me Yeah, we're looking for somebody else to get on the board tonight. Hopefully one of those guys shoot straight, and we're gonna wait for these does to kind of funnel through here as the night goes on. I think it's a little after 6 o'clock in the evening. We just got set up. It won't get dark until probably close to 9 o'clock, so a lot of the movement's gonna be late. So thank y'all for tuning in. We love y'all.
Our first deer came out for the night. It is super windy up here in this tree, but the wind is perfect. It was set out of the southwest, but it's got a little bit more straight south than it does west, so that's really going to be good, judging by how we saw these deer in the South Alpha last night. We saw maybe 2 or 3 shooter bucks within bow range. If it seems like I'm talking a little bit loud, because I am. Got to kind of scream for y'all to hear me, but it's hopefully going to be a fun evening. We're in a killing spot. The wind's not going to be right here for the next few days, so this is really our one chance to kind of hopefully get it done, as we got more deer coming right here. But y'all stay tuned. It's going to be a wild night, hopefully. Yeah. Pretty little buck. Yeah, he is. May only be 3.5. Full velvet. Well, we got most of all of our shooter bucks out there standing in the middle. And Big 8, the wide deer that Chipper passed the other day, several other good bucks. And we still have not seen the split G28. It's kind of unusual because he's usually one of the first ones out here when we were glassing, but they all came out, or most of them are already out, just not close enough. Maybe they'll ease this way though right before it gets dark. That big heavy though is a stud. Most all these deer, at least our shooter bucks, most all of them out of velvet. There's a deer right there. Split G28. He's probably going to come in bow range. Split G28. Okay. Where'd that deer go, bro? So we got a pretty good buck walking off the hill from the north to us. He's a good deer, still full velvet. 10-pointer, he's got split G2s. And actually they're way too late to get out here.
got this same buck from last night that came out late over here in this corner. I guess we got deer piling out here in this field now, so we've got a little time left. He's got split G2s. He's got a little junk down on his base too. So we've got a lot of deer in the field, but we're losing light pretty quick now. We're about to have to wrap it up. Big boy didn't show up, so we saw several deer. They all came out late like we figured they would. It's been pretty hot, but it's gonna be a little bit cooler tomorrow, and we're definitely getting in a stand in the morning, so we're gonna have a little bit more of a shot tomorrow. Definitely a good sit. Like I said, you see this many deer. This isn't like back home. This is Nebraska for you.
Six by. That is so cool. Look at the velvet coming off of his horns. Wow. Now that is something I did not expect to see tonight.
I don't believe the wind got under 30 miles an hour, it felt like.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
I think it got harder the darker it
I
got.
think it did too. I blew hard tonight.
I think we're gonna have to make an adjustment.
You heard the man. Putting the redneck right in the middle. Oh, try it. You're wasting your time over there where I was.
Y'all playing a joke on us? Huh?
Okay, we found it. We knew something was up.
Yeah, real funny, Dirty Sean. Real funny.
Golly.
Hey, it's war now. It is war.
That's what I told him.
Though, that was a dang
That's
good
been
one.
going for 3 days.
Dude, I thought it was something was like, I was like, we stink. Like, we stink.
I thought
that
somebody
bad.
left dirty underwear in there.
I did too, or dirty
Oh,
socks
God,
or
it's
something.
awful.
I don't even,
Go put it in this house. Right now. Go put it in this house. Go put it right inside the door.
I'm taping it to the door. Oh gosh, man.